Coordination, aligning trades. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how project engineers handle coordination on a project site. And it's really one of their main duties because a general contractor is there to not only coordinate an environment and the rhythm, but also materials and information as well. And unfortunately, the design world does not work in one piece process or progress flow. Let me explain what I mean. Ideally, if we really wanted to fix construction, design teams would do their concept design and schematic design as systems and go into design development, meaning with the purpose of selecting key systems for the building. That's the main purpose of design development, is to develop what the structure is going to be like, what the architectural skin is going to be like, select mechanical systems, right? You're selecting systems. The designers in those phases would primarily be in systems-based thinking. But if we're ever to get where we need to go, then we would then, with a general contractor, batch size the installation of certain processes. For instance, like let's say on the interiors of a hospital, and that phase runs through multiple floors and your zone sizes are 5,000 square feet. Instead of breaking up the drawings based on visual convenience, the drawings would be broken up in zone sizes. And those zones could be micro-zoned, but there's a way to get the actual right zone size that would work as the GC wants to scale up or down with their batch sizes in the field. Basically what I'm saying is, let's say that it's an 8,000 square foot zone that the designers are designing to. The general contractor could then break that down into 4,000, 2,000 square foot zones if they ever needed to, but it's divisible by that standard zone size. Let's just picture that one 8,000 square foot zone. Designers would start to link their systems models into views and sheets that only covered that zone for that work package. That means you could go to a zone, like let's just say zone 1A, and see all of the design components fully coordinated for that zone, because that is what the installation work package will be. That is what the trades will focus on. That is the production unit for the project site. And then what you would start to see is less disparity, I think that's how you would say it, between the different drawing sets uncoordinated. Right? So that's where we're going to get one of these days. In the absence of that, we as trade partners and general contractors have to create submittals and shop drawings, and field engineers have to create lift drawings. But the problem with that is that somebody has got to coordinate these details. So if you're going to go in and build like the interiors of a laboratory, for instance, you will not have a similarity between the electrical drawings, the architectural drawings, and the lab equipment drawings, and actually the HVAC drawings and the plumbing drawings. Everything will be uncoordinated. I don't know, whatever you say. Sorry about my bad English. But anyway, somebody has got to coordinate these things. So if you're a project engineer and you are assigned a certain area of a project, you're on building one per se, and you're like, I want to help the electrician to come onto the project site successfully, so I'm going to work them through the trade partner preparation process. Well, let's think about what we need. Step number one, we need a coordinated set of drawings and specs. So as a project engineer, you will do any coordination necessary to finish the drawings and the specs. You will make sure that you're helping the PM coordinate a finished scope, and that if there's any interfaces between the electrician's scope and somebody else's, HVAC plumbing, that you actually coordinate those interfaces from a contractual standpoint and the points of connection. And then as you go further on, you will start to coordinate shop drawings and submittals for that scope of work. You will coordinate the writing of RFIs if there's any missing information. But from an overall process standpoint, there's additional coordination that's necessary as well. Number one, the pull plan. You will assist the superintendent and the project manager in executing a pull plan with those trades, so they now have a coordinated timeline. You will then take them into a pre-construction meeting. That's after the pre-mobilization meeting, where you will coordinate into one installation work package every known requirement for that scope of work into one package. And then in the look-ahead planning and weekly work planning, you will help the trades coordinate that they have the materials on site and full kit. And then on site, if there's any discrepancies, you will coordinate those problem areas. And you will also, as a project engineer, and I'm giving you a lot, help to coordinate the coordination through building information modeling for the routing of the scope for any of the trade partners that you are overseeing. So coordination, 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 like lots and lots and lots and lots of coordination. Let me give you just some quick rules of thumb after this overview. A project engineer will make sure that the drawings are coordinated without gaps. The project engineer through the trade partner preparation process will make sure that the trade through the pull plan is coordinated without any trade stacking or trade burdening. The project engineer will make sure that any conflicts or missing information are coordinated before the trade arrives on site. And the project engineer will coordinate that the trade partner has everything they need: tools, equipment, materials, information, labor, permissions, space, layout, anything that they need to go do their work full kit, because we don't start something until we're ready to finish. So coordination is primarily the project engineer's job. And the better it's all in one space, coordinated to where it's not in disparate locations, confusing, the better that project engineer is doing. I hope you've enjoyed this video. On we go.